think and break me.
Hi, I'm Emma.
Hey guys, I'm John. I'm Will. Emma and John, you're welcome.
Welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're brand new then thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you'd like to stick around and join us in all of our adventures. You can do that by hitting the little subscribe button.
You know it is, in the corner.
If you do hit the subscribe button, then please make sure to turn the notification bell as well, and then you'll be notified every single time we post.
Absolutely.
We have travelled all the way around the Magic Kingdom now, and we are in Adventureland.
We are indeed, yes.
I like Adventureland.
I like Adventureland.
Yeah, I think
I like them all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I prefer Adventureland to Tomorrowland and Frontierland, but not as much as Fantasyland.
Okay.
And there you go.
Okay, I like them all. I don't think I can pick my favourite.
Okay, so let's get straight into the facts and secrets.
Let's do it.
Okay, so secret number one. So as you're sailing around on the Jungle Cruise, going on your adventure into the jungle, you might notice that you sail past the back end of an aeroplane. The aeroplane looks like it's been there a while, sat in that jungle, but the front end of the aeroplane actually used to live in the Casablanca scene on the Great Movie Ride in Hollywood Studios. So obviously it's not there now because that is now the Mickey and Minnie ride.
Yep.
So I wonder where it's going to pop up next.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I vaguely remember when it was movie rides.
Yeah, we only rode it once. When what is that ride called? The Mickey's Runaway Train.
Runaway Train, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. We rode the Great Movie Ride one time, but we were in a super duper rush to get to a dining reservation. So
I really enjoyed it though. Yeah, that's amazing. I like the fact that you move it around and it appears in places that's here and there, you know.
Yeah.
I wonder where it's going to go now.
Yeah, they must have had a spare back end of a plane.
Yeah.
And they were like, put it in the jungle.
But also they got a plane in Disneyland Paris, that tram tour one. I wonder where that's come from.
Yeah.
So we need to find out now as well.
Yeah, I don't know if the tram tour's there anymore.
Oh, isn't it? Alright. Secret number 2. As you walk from the hub past Crystal Palace and into Adventureland, you might not notice that the plants suddenly changed from North American plants to jungle plants.
Yeah, so the leaves on the plants get bigger, the plants get slightly greener.
Yeah.
I imagine the Imagineers want to ease us into the transition.
Amazing. I don't think I've ever noticed this. There's so much I haven't noticed. But yeah, it does make sense. When you're in Adventureland, of course they're going to be jungle themed plants.
Yeah, I think maybe it's just to kind of ease us into the adventure.
Yeah, I wonder what a jungle themed plant is.
Like the big green leaved ones.
Okay, yeah.
I'll put them in the background now. You can see a jungle plant right now.
In jungle. I love that though. We said it before, all these small details that Disney does without even realising, and you just feel like a certain way once you're in a land, it's because of all these little details that they do.
Secret number 3. So if you have a look at the ground when you're near the Aladdin's flying carpet area, you'll notice that there are tiny bits of tile on the floor, or like embedded into the floor. This is from the building that was knocked down or removed to make space for the Aladdin flying carpet. So kind of as a nod to what was there before, like they do with the Mr. Toad in the Winnie the Pooh ride.
Absolutely, yeah.
They've put the tiles there so that you know, there was a building here, now it's not.
Absolutely, I love that because they recycling as well, what's really good. Obviously they got rid of the tiles, they had to do something with them, so they might as well make a feature out of it, what's really, really nice.
Yeah, and I think like lots of tiles kind of are represented in like Moroccan-y kind of areas anyway, so it makes sense for it to be there, and it's nice if you've worked there before, or if you know what the land used to look like, then you would know that there used to be a building there and you could look at the tiles from it.
Absolutely, yeah, really good. Secret number 4. The flag on the Swiss Family Treehouse sign is the only non-American flag in the park. This is because the characters come from Switzerland. Yeah,
we couldn't leave out a flag fact, could we?
We couldn't, no.
Obviously this is just the Magic Kingdom, because Epcot has many flags.
Of course, yeah. A lot of facts about them as well.
Yeah, but it's really cool to that they've included the Swiss flag, even though it's the only one. It makes it a little bit special. And it's like super small as well.
It is super small, yeah. It's on the sign of the treehouse, so it's amazing.
Yeah.
I do like it they included it.
Yeah, John loves a flag fact.
I do, yeah.
For the record, flag fact, super hard to say.
It really, really is.
Fact number 5, Adventureland actually represents lots of different locations. So it represents the Caribbean, Polynesia, the Middle East, Mexico and Africa, and these places all blended so well together that they didn't want to give it a specific location, so they could include lots of different attractions. So they're represented in like the plants, the architecture, the attractions, the food. Yeah, so the Imagineers decided that it was cool to blend it.
Absolutely, yeah, we love the food.
Yeah.
We love the food. It's so cleverly done how they can incorporate all them different countries into one area. It's amazing.
Yeah, because obviously you've got the Pirates of the Caribbean, which is the Caribbean, and then the Aladdin Magic Carpet, which is obviously the Middle East. You've got the jungle. It's super cool.
It is super clever. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't do that at all, just to get all your different tastes of all different countries into one place. It's really clever.
Yeah, it really complements each other.
It does, yeah. Fact number 6, we always mention characters in all the videos we do of these, and in Adventureland you can meet Captain Jack Sparrow and Aladdin.
And Jasmine.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and I think Aladdin and Jasmine talk about Abu as well when you meet them. Obviously, he's a major part of their story. But I personally would really like to meet Captain Jack.
Of course, he'd be amazing. Yeah, I don't think we've ever met him, have we?
I've seen him in Disneyland Paris. He does like a little pirate show thing there, but no, I've never met him.
He'd be really good meat.
Well, I don't know, I get a little bit intimidated with face characters.
Yeah,
so I
get that, yeah.
I would rather meet him than Princess Jasmine, because she's a princess and I don't know how to behave in front of princesses.
Captain Jack would be a lot of fun, yeah.
Fact number 7, every single Disney around the world has an Adventureland. Some of them have different rides and different attractions, but they all have the same Adventureland theme. So that means you could be in Tokyo or Shanghai or whatever, and you could go to Adventureland and feel like you're in Adventureland.
Absolutely, I love that, because it's one of the original lands back in California when Walt Disney designed that park, so of course every Magic Kingdom has to have Adventureland.
Yeah, somebody pointed out on our last one on the Frontierland that although every park has a Frontierland, they're not all called Frontierland.
Yeah.
So I think like some of the ones over in like Shanghai and Tokyo way, they've got a different name, like the Wild West something something.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure you remember because you told me last week.
Yeah.
But the Adventurelands are all called Adventureland.
What's amazing? It's amazing. I love that. Yeah. Secret number 8. The Jungle Cruise boats have chip paint. Originally, they were painted nicely. However, they didn't look realistic, so Disney Imagineers changed it to fit in with the jungle environment.
Yeah, I think this is really cool because they must have spent so much time painting the boats all nicely.
Absolutely.
But it definitely wouldn't have matched if like really, really shiny clean boats had been sailing around the jungle for like years and years and years.
But what if they have new boats in the jungle? They
How
must
did
have
the new boats
in the
get to
jungle.
the jungle?
The jungle people must like say, oh, one day I want a new boat, and they get a new boat. No, I'm only messing. I'm so glad that Disney Imagineers did it because it just fits in with the environment. It's so great.
Yeah, I do sometimes wonder why they didn't say, actually, could you not paint it properly, just paint chips in before they put all the effort in of painting it nicely and then them being like, actually I don't like it. Because they did the same thing in Fantasyland with the carousel. They made them move it, what was it, 8 inches?
Yeah.
So if they'd have just said that before, they'd have put it in the right place first. But I guess things like that happen.
Things like this has to be done and seen when it's all done and saying, no, that's not quite right, so we need to make it better.
Someone was like, no, they look too nice.
yeah, too new.
Secret number 9, so the thrill and drop in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride was actually added because of a design issue. So the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction was added after the park was open and the railway was going already in operation around the park. So to make it work so that they could fit the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in Adventureland, the drop was introduced so that the ride could go underneath the railroad track.
I love that.
Yeah, I wonder if without this design issue, would they have left out the drop?
Maybe.
Because that wouldn't have been the ride I like.
No, it definitely adds to it, the drop.
Definitely.
I love that. You wouldn't even think about that.
No.
You wouldn't even realise that. I didn't, and I thought, I even said to you when we wrote it down, that's not that close, is it? How can it be the same area? But it is, you think about it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, we already think that the Walt Disney World Pirates of the Caribbean ride is less exciting than the Disneyland Paris one, because I think the Paris one has 2 drops, and I think the drop is bigger.
I think it is. The second drop's bigger in Paris, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really glad they had this design issue so that they had to include at least 1 drop in the Walt Disney World Pirates of the Caribbean, because you guys don't know what you're missing over there. Come and try the Paris one.
Absolutely.
You'll be jealous.
It is really, really good. But I love the fact that it's just there. I love the fact there is a drop and they had to do it because of design issue. It's amazing.
Well, it's like that nursery rhyme, isn't it? If you can't go under it, you can't go over it, can't go under it, go around it, or whatever it is. I can't remember, but that's what they're doing.
Absolutely, yeah, and it just makes sense, so it's great. Fact number 10, Adventureland is almost the same as it was when it opened. It went 28 years without any new attractions. Then in 2001, they added the magic carpets of Aladdin, but nothing new since.
Yeah, so that means that it's coming up to, what, 20 years again?
Yes.
Since it's had anything new. And the last new thing was like the carpets of Aladdin, which is a pretty naff thing.
That's insane. I don't know if I like this or hate it. I should like it because it's classic and it's how it used to be, and you shouldn't touch it because it's amazing. But I should hate this because they need to update the land. So I don't know if I love it or hate it really.
Yeah, I wonder how much space they've got in Adventureland to like expand, but I would assume some.
Yeah.
And I think if they don't get a wiggle on, it's going to be another 28 years, and then they're going to add another thing maybe. Well, we've got 9, what is that, 8 years to wait.
Yes, yeah, like I say, I don't know if I love it or hate it. In a way, part of me love it because it's original and it's just untouched classics. But then a part of me wants new stuff there, but I want new stuff everywhere, and that just can't happen all the time. So it's just really interesting that it's 28 years, and nearly, like Emma said, nearly another 28 years.
Well, 20.
Well, another 20 years without anything else apart from the magic carpets.
Yeah.
It's insane, really. But when you look at all the other sort of stuff they're doing, all the other work they're doing, you just missed the Adventureland out.
I guess people must like Adventureland for the pirates ride. We always go on the pirates and we always go on the Jungle Cruise, so I guess it's got like high ticket rides there anyway, so maybe they're not putting like too much emphasis on that part of the park because people already go there anyway.
Absolutely, yeah, maybe.
So maybe that's why.
Yeah.
So that's all of the facts and secrets that we've written down for Adventureland. There were absolutely a ton more. There were Tiki Room ones, there were more Jungle Cruise than I could even count on my hands.
Yeah.
It would need its own video. There were loads of pirate ones, obviously. So let us know down below if you know any that we haven't mentioned today, because I know that there are some and I know that you guys will know them.
Absolutely, I really enjoy these videos just because we always find out new ones that we don't know, and we might be lucky enough to tell people like stuff that they don't know. So I love these videos. Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, then please just hit the little subscribe button. It's just down there.
Just down there in the corner.
Give us a thumbs up. It really does help, and we'll see you in our next video.
Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.
Bye.